so that was fine.
Yes, that was fine. I was stirring you. I was trying to get you perkier instead of being flat back, like a bottle of... Did that...
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly not flat back.
No.
Was your other one warm?
Yeah, I just chucked it in the freezer.
Chucked it.
Chucked it. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. So what are you drinking today?
Today I'm finishing what I was drinking the other podcast. It's the Cat Amongst the Pigeons.
The Cat Amongst the Pigeons. Yeah. What other podcast?
I was drinking this in the other one before we went to Adelaide.
Yesterday, the flat one that was no good, and that's why we're doing another one.
No, yesterday I was drinking a Fat Unicorn buttery Chardonnay.
Oh, that's the buttery Chardonnay.
This is from Adelaide Hills. Remember, I was drinking this because we were going to Adelaide. And now we have been to Adelaide.
Oh. Oh. But you didn't buy any of that when we were in Adelaide.
No, because I think this one's mass-produced. I think we went through that.
So, yeah,
bottled for Pinnacle Drinks.
Yes, mass-produced.
It's tasty. I'm going to go put this in the recycling.
So during the podcast, you're going to walk to the rubbish bin. That's a really good start to the podcast.
I'm cleaning up. It's a new leaf I'm turning over.
A new leaf you're turning over?
Yeah. I'm entering my clean girl era.
Right, well, according to some of the comments we've had, there's a few people that like you to film you turning over leaves with your toes.
I'm going to start selling feet pics.
Well, it sounded like everybody wanted to see your feet pics.
Well, I'm not giving them away.
It was so rude that you didn't show your feet during the video.
Well, maybe if they gave me some money, I might show them my feet. I don't get foot fetishes. Feet are odd.
Feet are odd?
Yeah, I don't know. They're
don't know.
They're kind of smelly. I don't know. I don't get foot fetishes.
They're kind of smelly.
Each to their own, though. Who am I to kink shame if you like feet?
Yes, you've got the weirdest kinks in the world. We won't talk about them. Everyone can guess what they are. They're really weird. It's the weirdest I've ever heard. I used to do a fair bit of shooting for the fetish industry, the clothing and all of that, and I heard some weird stuff, but your fetish is just like through the roof. Thunders.
Yeah, where it's a bit of a stormy weather. And also, we should say Merry Christmas to everyone. Because it's...
Merry Christmas.
Merry Crisis.
Merry Crisis.
I feel like Christmas
Hey, it's the first thing I think it's the first thing a woman actually gets credit for a man. Merry Christmas.
Oh my God.
Well, it's not John Christmas.
It's not
Terry Christmas.
They.
It's not. Oh, next year it'll be they them Christmas.
Oh goodness!
Instead of it being a hymn, so I won't be able to sing hymns. Nobody can sing hymns in church anymore. They have to sing theys or thems. And yeah, a hymn has to become a them. And we can all get together and sing thems in Christmas. And the priest can't go, "Hey guys, can everyone quiet?" They go, "Hey thems." But then you've been, but see that works the other way. I'm not a them, so then you've been prejudiced against someone who's not a them.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, they say you shouldn't say "hey guys" because you're discounting girls, even though most women use that word.
Yeah.
Like especially in corporate environments or sort of where a whole group of people are together, there'll be a female go like you.
Yeah, I know.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
You're not saying I don't talk to women. You call women a gaggle of women. You call guys.
Women.
Is that what you call them? A gaggle of women?
Maybe. Call it dangerous.
Is it a flock of women?
Flock of women.
What is a group of women called?
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Brunch.
Brunch?
Yeah. You know what women do? They go out for brunch and stuff?
Oh. I don't know. I'm not a woman.
You're a them.
No, I'm not a them. I think we spoke about it last toilet, but I am very happy with Melbourne Airport having a toilet.
Yes, we did speak about
so there's
this.
no queue. It's the best thing in the world.
We did speak about that. All right, what are you doing for Christmas, Peter?
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Most likely driving people around.
Fun.
No, nothing, just Christmas Day is just at my daughter's place, and I'm cooking.
What are you cooking? We'll make everyone salivate.
You make everyone salivate.
Oh.
I'll just be doing my yakitori grill.
You haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I normally do it because it takes the prep takes takes me a full day to prep it. So,
Prep it.
because it's that whole cook it, eat a little bit, cook it, eat a little bit, and you stretch your day out to about 5 hours for lunch.
Is those prawn things that you made?
Yeah,
That was so good.
the ones with the
That spicy
cubey mayonnaise
stuff.
and then the
Yeah.
spicy stuff, and then blow torch it over the top.
I liked that day that you cooked me a 3-course lunch.
Oh, it's normal.
That terrified me.
You said the weather was going to be fine. Your exact words. According to this, there's no rain.
There you go, see, it's passing. I told you. I told you to pass in a minute. There you go.
It's passing. Like, is that like passing wind?
Yes. It is.
That was Bec's fault, sorry.
Sorry, guys.
She checked the weather forecast and said it was clear.
I didn't say it was clear. I said we should be fine.
You did it again.
No, because it was going to come in little pockets.
Like that little pocket.
Polly pocket. It'll be fine.
What'd you say? Blubber?
Well, you guys missed it. There was massive thunder before and it terrified me. Thankfully, there was no cameras on me. What? It made
You
my
jumped so high.
Yeah, because it was really loud. Like this rain.
Oh, another pocket. This could do this for the rest of the afternoon.
It's not going to. I don't think. Well, you can. I never claimed I was a meteorologist. Is that what they're called?
A meteorologist? Don't they follow meteors?
I thought that's what weather people were called. Meteorologist. I don't
Well,
know.
who follows meteors?
Astrologists? Oh no, that's astrology. Is it? Yeah.
All I can say is lucky that we have rain here. You wouldn't hear the sounds that Bec's brain is making. In fact, Bec's one cell's making as it shoots around like a ping pong table. O's. Yes, it was funny before. We had a clap of thunder here, but the lightning strike and the thunder happened at the same time, and
Terrifying.
Bec got airborne.
I did. It was terrifying. My little heart was going pitter patter.
It was very funny.
It's not very funny, so it was terrifying.
And at the other end of Australia, we've got a cyclone coming in where Mum lives.
God, I'm not there. Or is that? That's just lots of rain, isn't it?
No, it's horrendous winds.
Oh.
It's like cyclone and typhoon, like same type of thing. Yeah, lots of wind, lots of rain. Very hard wind.
And then what's the difference with a hurricane? Or is that the same thing as a
I
cyclone?
think it's the same thing. Hurricanes, typhoons. I mean, different countries call them different things.
Oh.
Yeah, so the big hurricane that hit New York, it's a hurricane. So it's the same type of thing as a cyclone. I don't know, if we're wrong, someone will tell us, I'm certain. Positive, somebody will tell us. Hopefully this rain isn't annoying.
I hope not.
If it's annoying when I edit it, I'll just abandon it and we won't have a Christmas one.
No. We
No!
need a Christmas one.
A Christmas one.
Christmas, a Chrysler.
So before your meteorologist rudely interrupted me, yeah, Christmas Day, I'll just be...
Cooking and driving.
It takes about 5 hours. No, I won't be driving. I was having a crack at what you made me do last weekend.
Make you do anything.
Yes, you did. I was your personal chauffeur.
I said we could do one of those tours of the Barossa Valley, and
just go to Penfolds.
And you said no.
Yeah, well, did you enjoy Penfolds?
Not really.
That's what those tours take you to.
I liked the little private ones.
Right, well, you're not going to go to little private ones. These little private ones won't give the tours the big kickbacks they want.
Oh.
They only take you to the crappy commercial.
That was your idea. Don't blame little me. I'm both fidgeting with cables. I should not fidget with cables.
Not that one. I'm fidgeting with a cable. If I break it, it's my fault. You're fidgeting with a cable that everyone has to listen to.
Sorry, guys.
Fidgeter.
Fidget spinner.
Yeah, no. We have pretty relaxed friggin' Christmas day. It's only my son, my daughter, and my stepson's. Is he stepson?
No, he's your son-in-law.
Son-in-law, same. Isn't it the same thing?
No, stepson
it means I
would
get
be...
to sleep with somebody else, or someone else sleep with someone else together.
No, it means if Shereen had a son to someone else before you got married, and then you and Shereen got married, he would be your stepson.
Why would I marry Sheree after she slapped around on me?
I don't know.
My God, what do you know that I don't know?
I know.
I found out.
She speaks.
I think on the weekend I found out that my wife was a two-timer.
Oh,
You didn't? Yes. She never told me that we met, and the first thing she did when she came back from holidays was to sack her bikey boyfriend.
Oh, it's funny.
It's really funny.
You were the other man.
I was the other man, or the other they, and the other them.
This is the hill you'll die on, isn't it?
No, I'm just thinking. So, all the people that live in the Himalayas, are they going to make it the Dayalayas? So, you're actually allowed to say Himalayas? It's got to be Dayalayas now, or Themalayas.
You're very schmidiot. The Themalayas.
Was it the week before Christmas? I'm allowed to be a bit.
You're always a bit, though.
A little bit. A little bit. Well, before we get stupidly silly, and before the next little dollop of rain comes, how many dollops are we going to get of rain?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's on the computer. You can see from here.
There was nothing on mine.
I'm on the actual official website.
The actual
Yeah.
official.
Yeah.
Is it a them or they site?
It's a bomb site.
A bomb.
Not like explode. Not you can't say that word at the airport.
Yeah, what's with that? Have we spoken about this?
I can't remember.
I don't think we have. But
I got told off.
You get checked at the airport, and the guy who's checking you goes, "Do you know what we're checking with?" And Beck goes, checking.
He's like, "Do you know what this is?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's like the bomb check." And he's like, "You can't say that word." He's like, "We're looking for explosives."
A bomb, isn't it? What's the freaking difference?
He was about to
I think
kick
all
me out of
these
the
people
airport.
that failed their parking inspector tests and got other jobs instead, they're the biggest Nazis in the world.
Yeah, he was training someone. I was like, this isn't anything to train other people with.
Also, he was training someone.
Yes.
Well, I know that many years ago, one of us got in trouble. It wasn't me, it was travelling with. Because we got asked, what's that? And he said, it's called a bazooka. It's for carrying fishing rods. They nearly banned him. In big letters along the side of it was called bazooka. And it's made to hold fishing rods when you travel on planes, so they're broken. Oh, is this another little... You just said that was clear. So much for your bomb site. Your toes. Well, that's what you could do for the foot fetish people. You just take pictures of your thumbs.
My thumbs, because my thumbs look like toes. Thank you.
You're the one who told me. I never noticed. You girls making us look at your defects.
So cute.
Well, I never noticed you had thumb toes until you told me.
Toe thumbs.
Thumb toes.
No, that would mean if my toes look like thumbs.
They do, don't they?
Well, mine do. In my case, they do. See, I told you it was just a pocket.
Everyone missed us talking about your thumb toes.
My toe thumbs.
Your toe thumbs.
Megan Fox has them.
Megan Fox has them.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We bumped into someone on a plane who had them, and hostess had
Yeah,
them.
because I was grabbing something
Yeah,
from
and
her.
she goes, "Oh, you have thumb toes."
She said, "Do you think she got them toe thumbs?" Because she had them as well. Oh no, I think she had one.
Yeah, but she said she had thumb toes. She said she could actually pick things up with her feet. Like
No,
a
she
monkey.
didn't.
So her face looked like she could. You're nasty.
I mean, yeah, we bonded because we both had toe thumbs.
Thumb toes.
Well, what were you going to say before you were interrupted by the pocket?
Oh, the pocket. I don't know, you broke my concentration again.
I did not. The pocket did.
The pocket. I am enjoying everyone laughing at you, or laughing at me having to put up with you in Mother Nature. And that was nothing. If you'd seen the half an hour before we started videoing, then you would have seen the full Mother Nature
when I was
person.
viciously attacked.
I told you to wait, let me go first, but you were in so much of a hurry to get out of
Because I was scared there was going to be a snake or something.
I told you there wasn't.
How do you know?
Has anything I said to you that wouldn't happen have happened?
Yes.
What?
There's got to be something.
No, you can't say yes without knowing.
There's got to be something.
I think every single time I've told you, don't worry, that won't happen, I've been right. Yes, I can hear it bounce around. It's going nowhere. It's going in circles.
I'm going to think about it.
I've got thunders again. Be careful, don't jump too high. But yeah, what I was going to do is just get rid of a serious thing for a minute. 'Cause we had an email. It's not super serious, but I want to say something. And he's sent a backup email and asked me, please spread the word. It's back along the lines of why I contacted Hasselblad and said I didn't want to be an ambassador anymore, and why I mentioned in a YouTube video what's happened to Hasselblad, and I basically said that I believe the company's dead and buried if they can't even repair their best camera they've ever made.
Well, they discontinued it.
Well, they've discontinued it, but
now
then
they
you
won't
can't.
repair it.
Well, they can't. They've got no spare parts for the back. They have parts for the camera, but for the 50 megapixel back, there is no parts because there was a faulty chip from day one when they released it, and it's not their fault. It sort of became faulty. So pretty much every back, or most backs, had been replaced over the course of 4 or 5 years, and it used up all their spares. And the lovely people from China who now own Hasselblad didn't want to spend a cent to support the best camera in the world. In fact, they should have kept selling that camera with the replacement back, which they wouldn't have had the problems. You know, I'm raving at the moment, but I was really annoyed at the way they started treating people, and I really didn't like some of the lies that they were doing when they were releasing their newer camera, especially the H2D.
H2 or the
X2D?
X2D?
Sorry, X2D.
XD. Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone's cameras that want to put X's on them.
And letters and it just,
And letters and
I don't know,
just say best camera or the newest one.
it's just confusing.
Part one. Anyway, so why I was feeling this way is there's quite a few people that bought cameras based on I was shooting with Hasselblad, and you should never do that anyway. You should never base it on what someone else is using.
Always
get
rent
one
it.
yourself, rent it, play with it, make sure this suits what you want to do. And quite a few people that did that contacted me with all their problems, and all the people that ordered the 90 that 2 years later it gets released, and it was supposed to be released within 2 weeks or 2 months. All of those things just made me madder and madder. And then we got an email off a gentleman that has 3 of the newer cameras, and he's having problems with 2 of them, and he can't even get them to answer their inquiries number that they publish. So on their website, everywhere in the world, they've got a number, a contact phone number. They don't even answer that number.
And then they're not replying
Not
to
replying
emails.
to emails. And it took him over a month or 2 months to be able to find some way of getting his camera, no, it was his lens,
It was his lens.
sent in to be repaired.
Excuse me.
Then 2 months later, nothing. And I think he said it took another month to get any sort of reply. And their reply was, oh, it's going to cost $800. and I don't think the lens was even out of warranty. Then his contact them, say just send it back, and if send it back broken, they sent it back with the manual focus ring snapped off. Well, it wasn't snapped off when he sent it to them.
Yeah, that's just...
And now he hasn't been able to contact anybody to complain. All his emails are going nowhere. Nobody answers the phone. I think he said the people he bought it from have nothing to do with Hasselblad anymore. And so, that's, to me, a company that doesn't answer their inquiries phone number is a company that's going bankrupt.
Yeah.
It's a bad sign. But just writings on the wall, if you do have any Hasselblad gear that comes under warranty, and especially if you bought it from a shop, go hit the shop really hard, really quick before it all collapses, because I seriously believe the service they're giving are just disgusting.
It's just a shame, really.
It's a shame, but it's just trying to stop people from...
Getting burnt.
And as much as there's a few people that like the new camera, no, but landscape, yeah, it'd be fine. And there's a few things that'd be fine. But for shooting people, and the autofocus is so bad, the manual focus, I don't find their focus peaking is very inaccurate. I don't like the viewfinder.
Didn't it do some weird square thingy?
Yeah, there's lots of things. I only had it in my hand literally for an hour, and within that hour enough for me to say I would never buy this camera.
Yeah, the look on your face was pretty...
Yeah, I was disgusted.
It was similar to me in the river.
It was right up there with you in a river. We'll put a link of Bec's face in the river one, because yes, she was... Yeah, the amount of photos I deleted because they were all this down, grumpy face. Anyway, that's my Downer Debbie for the day.
Debbie Downer.
But yeah, it's another thing is, I think, even if it was Peter Lindbergh or Helmut Newton or Tarantino, if Tarantino said this is the best camera in the world, I think I'd still, I know, it might be the best camera in the world for him. So I would still go out and play with it first, because you know what you like and you know what you don't like. And then you can sum up your likes and dislikes. And especially in this last year, I spent so much time testing gear to work out the minimal gear that I'm going to carry, and I've been testing film. So I'm nearly certain I'm down to 2 films they'll be the other ones I carry. I'll only carry one black and white. And it'll be Tri-X, and it's only when I want that super coarse grain look. And I'm not so much care, because it's like there's some pictures I took of Rara, and they won't be edited straight out of camera. So I don't care about having the tonal, being able to play around with tonal shifts in colour before you make it black and white. Because it just has that Tri-X look, and that's why you shoot Tri-X.
It's got the look.
It's got the look, but I much prefer, since I'm going to be shooting a bit more film, I much prefer to have my control. Like today, I had used 75% blue and 25% green channel. Well, I can't do that with black and white film.
That's interesting. I feel like you rarely shoot me with blue filter.
I shot you before with blue.
Very rarely. It's normally green.
You know, you're normally green, but now Chloe's not around so much. The green's gone, and green-eyed monster's gone. Oh, that look.
Well, I've got a floaty bit in my wine.
I think what was he? I'm trying.
I don't know what that is.
It's wine.
No, I've got a floaty bit in there.
A floaty bit.
I don't know what it is or where it came from.
It'll just be a bit of Bec. It'll be something that fell out. Anyway, Bec's getting rid of her floaty bits. Oh, she's spending a lot of time on her floaty bit.
Because it's floating away from me.
I've lost my floaty bits.
You were talking about the channels and having control over it.
The channels. And I shot you, I think I put blue channel, strong blue channel on you recently.
No, that was Rara.
No, on you.
No, you didn't. That was Rara. You did the beauty dish clamshell. When
I'm
did
not
you?
talking about that.
Oh.
I'm talking about another shot. I'll have to look it up now. Here's another one I put blue colour. Your skin's a little bit more yellow than it used to be. It must be jaundice.
Most likely. Wouldn't surprise
Or
me.
liver failure.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But yeah. So the colour film will let me get the film, the grain, and then I can play around with the toning of how I want my black and white to sit.
Yes.
And I'm nearly certain that it'll be Portrait 400. Maybe I'll get some rolls of Portrait 800 in case I need the ISO. And I'll have some Ecta 100 for if I'm going to be shooting outside. So I do like the colouring the Ectas, that sort of, well, it's not teal orange, it's a little more like a purpley sort of, it makes your skin really orange.
I have a fake tan for that.
Well, it's like shooting Donald Trump. They should call it Trump film. Makes everyone look like him. But I noticed the tutorial I'm working on at the moment, it was so easy to get my different looks. So the couple of shots I shot of Rara with it, which I'm showing in the tutorial, how easy it is for me to make her jeans go lighter or darker, or her skin go lighter and darker and things like that. Anyways, that was my little serious bit.
Your
for
serious
today.
bit.
My schmerious bit.
While you fiddle with your cable.
Well, I'm cabling myself. Well, these cables actually used my Hasselblad film camera with flash today, and these are the
you were very
cables.
You were very excited when you got.
I was, but I wasn't so excited with my first frame.
Because the
Flash didn't work. And how do you test it? You got to take the back off the camera, then test it. Now it's firing properly, then put the back on.
I stick by what I said. This film stuff is a lot more work than what it's.
I know, and I have a workaround coming too. Over Christmas, it'll be 3 days' work, that tutorial. So that'll be a tutorial about taking the hassle out of film.
Taking the hassle out of Hasselblad.
Taking the hassle out of Hasselblad by...
By switching to liquor.
Anyway, back on you. I just raved for my 5 minutes. So you're not going to say anything. You're just going to sit there and do nothing.
I could twiddle.
So what did you do this weekend?
What did I? We went to. I drank a lot of wine. I drank my body weight in wine. I didn't use the spittoon once.
Well, they don't know what you're talking about yet.
I told them we were going to Adelaide.
Did you?
Yes.
When?
Yes. Last podcast, and then I said.
What happens if there's a whole new crowd?
Well, we went to Adelaide for our work Christmas breakup. We went to the Barossa Valley. It's home to lots of great wines. It's home to the Purple Worms, my favourite wine. From many podcasts ago, it doesn't exist anymore. Can't find it, so.
No, it was a COVID wine.
COVID wine.
Well, remember the story she told us?
Did they send it
You
to
forgot.
China?
No, you forgot the whole story. They used to do a bulk blend that would go to China. They had three different wines. Remember she showed us the striped one, which is their new one, but she's not doing that for them anymore. She's doing that for Australia. No, she had a big batch, and then she saw China ban our beef, put tariffs on our beef, put tariffs on our seafood, put tariffs on 3 things. And he goes, next will be wine. So, and contacted the boys in the shed, right, bottle it up. We're still going to leave the Purple Wormsy label, but we're going to sell this in Australia.
Oh.
And then she had her two big distributors, one in Melbourne, one in Sydney, and they bought the whole lot. Because it wasn't a large batch. I think she said it was only like 2,000 or 4,000. No, it might have been more than that.
It was the best wine ever, though.
It was a good wine.
It was so delicious.
And she was lovely to talk to. Her tasting is her lounge room.
Yes.
A very big lounge room.
It's very big. But they're just a small family-owned winery, and yes, she does the tastings just from their lounge room, which was very cute indeed.
Very cute. 75 years old, drops the F-bomb
dog.
left, right and centre.
They have a little cute dog, runs around with a pink bow on it. And a cat that's supposed to kill the rats on the winery, but all it does is sleep all day.
They do that at night time. You know that. You're a cat person. They don't do any of that stuff during the day. They do it all at night. No, your cats just sleep day and night.
Yeah, I was going to say, my two are lazy.
lazy. We shouldn't feed them so much. The water bowl's for water, not water. It's not a spittoon. It's
Sister is getting very fat now that...
well, don't feed her so much.
Oh, but she's lonely.
Oh, so
She's
let's make her
comfort
fat.
eating.
Let's make comfort eating.
And plus she looks at me and then she yells at me if I don't, so I feed her. Let's just bite my ankles like Gandalf did. He used to bite me if I didn't feed him.
Bite you.
Yeah, if I was in the kitchen and he was hungry, he'd just come around and nip my ankles. She just yells at me, meow. She got like the most annoying whiny meow ever.
Oh, I wonder where she got that from.
She's a really fussy eater as well.
I wonder where she got that from.
Sassy cat.
Sassy cat.
Bless
Well,
her.
we got rid of our killer Budgie.
Speaking of pets, yes.
So
Peter had to get rid of a budgie and take it back to the pet store.
well, it's a long story of the Budgie. That was the last Budgie that went in our cage.
Yeah.
We had 2 mysterious Budgies die. I wonder if that was it. Remember we found the dead one that was found in the box?
No,
The
I remember.
breeding box, I found a dead one, then took the breeding box out of, and I reckon that killed that.
Didn't the one that you called Bec, you say it just fell off its
No, that
stick?
wasn't the last. That was one that just fell off its perch. That's what we called it. It couldn't stand up straight. It just wobbled everywhere. It had this dumb look on its face going, hey.
So Peter called it Bec, which is very nice. of
Well,
you.
the smallest Budgie in our cage is Len, after my son. Well, yeah, Bec, and our first 2 were Tequila and Sunrise.
I know. Is that the mum and the dad?
That's the original effers. Now the daughter and the son are the full-on effers now.
Oh, that's really.
No, Budgies allowed to do it. Budgies don't inbreed.
One of them came out with a weird foot.
Yeah,
Remember that?
that's.
Oh, you said the mum sat on it.
They said that happens all different reasons. That can happen.
Excuse
The bungle foot.
me. What was
No,
the
but
thing?
because my son, where he's staying, his partner had 2 Budgies, and the blue Budgie killed the other Budgie, literally murdered it,
I know, you told me.
and said it wasn't me. So my son brings up and puts it into our cage with, I think
With
at
all
that
your
time we
family.
had 8 Budgies, and then we found the one dead in the nesting box, which now I know what happened to it. Psycho Austin killed it. So we had, when we went to America, my wife begged for the breeding box to go in because she loves being a grandmother. I don't know what it is, but so we put it in, and we just started to hear some little cheeps about 2 weeks ago. The other little cheep and twerp coming out of there, and then we come out and there was 2 eggs at the bottom of the cage and 2 dead babies at the bottom of the cage, and
Psycho bird.
about an hour later I walked up and here's the little blue thing in there throwing eggs out of the box.
It's absolute psycho.
Absolute psycho bird. And then he'd start attacking one of the other birds, like literally had it pinned down and pecking the crap out of it.
Gave it a blood nose and
Gave it
a
a blood
sore
nose
foot.
and a sore foot.
The
So
second that happened,
was
Peter
it.
was like, that's it, no, we're getting
That's
rid of
it.
this
So-
bird. It's going back to the pet store.
Yeah, captured it and sent it back home. Now all the birds are all happy. They're not screaming all frigging
They're a
afternoon.
happy family
They're a happy
again.
family again. And the brother and sister look like they're going to become parents. What are you
It's
laughing
just
about?
funny, you and your family of budgies.
Incest. Keep it in the family.
You're so strange. It is cute though, with your little family of budgies.
I like my little family of budgies, even though they never shut up.
Yes, which is why
And we're trying to record at home's now a disaster.
Because there's like, is it 6
Well,
of
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 6 now. Austin was the one who got flicked to the store.
Oh my gosh.
We just maybe we'll get another Bec with the brother and sister breeding. We'll get a Bec, a dumb face looking awkward thing that falls off its perch. and it has feathers. It has thumbs on its wings.
toe thumbs.
Toe thumbs.
It has toe feathers.
Toe feathers. So continue on your story about what did you do last weekend?
What did I do? We went to...
enjoy being driven around everywhere by your boss.
That was your choice.
I had no choice.
No, you did. That was your choice.
Well, we'd already decided there was no way I was going to go on a tour.
Well, Jared could have drove. Why didn't you ask him?
To drive because he wanted to taste.
Why didn't
See, I can
Sheree drive?
taste and spit, but nobody else.
I
You're
see.
happy with Sheree driving.
Yeah.
So are you going to pay the excess when she decides to go through a winery?
She's not going to go through a winery.
Haven't you seen what I do when I drive with Sheree?
I've never been in the car with Sheree.
I normally go with my iPad and I find some game that's really intense, so I just play on that.
You do that whenever we're in any car. You sit there and play your Sudoku while we're travelling.
I know, because I just get bored.
I'm sorry,
You
I'm
won't-
so boring.
Well, you do. You get on there and just watch TikToks.
I don't, not even cars.
You watch something.
It's mindless scroll.
TikToks.
No, it's mindlessly scroll. Because
Well, say...
because you're playing Sudoku.
No, I only started doing that because you were TikToking yourself.
TikTok.
You're
ticking.
talking.
I was talking.
Oh, were you doing oh, that's right. You're looking at internet porn. That's why you always hold your screen away.
Yeah.
MGK porn.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Cool. So anyway, so what'd you do last weekend?
Before you rudely you keep asking and then you keep interrupting me. I told you we went to Barossa Valley and we drank wine.
And what else did you do?
That was all, really.
You watched chickens have sex?
No, I couldn't see. I didn't have my glasses on. They were too far away from my vision to see
Oh,
things, so I didn't actually see that. But you did, you pervert.
as soon as you got out of the car, they started. I don't know what you did.
I aroused them
Uh,
with my booty.
no, with your
My
thumbs.
booty, with my thumbs. They saw my
they were
thumbs.
into your thumbs.
And they were just so into them. And I didn't see it. No, I couldn't see. I didn't have glasses on. I'm actually quite blind. Like, I mean, I can see, like,
Then
out.
why, how? See, if I just even take these off, I can still see, but I can't stand it.
Like, I can see things. I just can't see fine details. It makes it really awkward, like, if I'm, like, going out somewhere, especially when I go to bars and they're, like, really low lit, and I'm trying to find my friends, like, they're already there, and I can see people, but I can't see
Why don't you
faces.
take glasses with you?
Because I don't. I just don't.
Because I don't. Why did you kill that person? Because I did. Because you don't is not...
I just don't. Because it's
Why?
annoying. I don't know. Because I don't want to wear them when I'm out. I think I look cute without them. I don't know. I spend so much... I don't know. I just don't wear them when I'm out. It's just a thing. It doesn't
But
go with
then
my
you end up
look.
sitting in bars on your... You're sitting in the wrong bar on your own because you
No,
didn't couldn't even read the label of the bar and you're sitting in a different one.
I have to
wondering,
walk up to people.
"Oh, I can't believe how many of my friends I don't have.
I have to walk up to people and get
And say,
like...
"Are you
to
my
a-
friend?"
No, and get to like an awkwardly
Oh,
close...
so this is the way you pick up. You just picture blind, you walk, are you my friend? Oh, no, you're not. Would you like to
I
be?
have to walk awkwardly close to them.
Do you want to see my thumbs?
And you have a go at me interrupting you.
I would never do that. I'm continuing your story that you're not doing very well.
Because you keep cutting me off.
No, I'm adding. I'm letting you
adding.
fill in between. Keep talking. I don't know how we got to clubs from Adelaide, but anyway,
I was talking about not being able to see because you're the one who interrupted about the chickens.
that you couldn't see.
Yeah.
So we weren't out clubbing, so why didn't you have your glasses on then?
Because I wanted
You
to...
don't
I
like wearing
didn't-
glasses when you drink, in case you see
In
yourself.
case I forget them. What if I lose them? I lose everything. You know what I'm like.
Well, the guy sent us that little thing you can clip on them so they won't come
Maybe
off
I
your
should
head.
use that. I
Would
lost
you
them.
like me to go get them?
No, thank you. I lost a pair of glasses because one of my friends told me that, because I was like, I don't bring my glasses to doofs because I don't want to lose them, which is very fair. And then one of my friends who doesn't wear glasses anymore because she had laser eye surgery told me, no, you should definitely wear them at night time. It's a game changer. Like, you can see over. I was like, that would be, okay. And it is. So I'd wear them at night time at doofs now. What happens? I lose them.
How do you lose them if you're wearing them?
I
Took them off. Well, then you're not wearing them.
don't know how I lost them. I lost a lot of things that night. I was extremely drunk.
Oh, well, why don't you just get contacts?
It's the whole touching of the eyeballs.
Oh, with your toes. You don't look like putting your toes on your eyeballs.
I don't know. It's
Well, why don't you get laser eye surgery?
I'm poor at the moment. I have a wedding to pay for, and it's Christmas, my most favouriteest time of the year.
You said you don't like Christmas.
That's why I was being sarcastic.
You only have to buy one present.
No, and then I'm going to get my niece and nephew something.
Why? No, the deal is
Yes.
Kris Kringle.
No, I'm getting Jasper a magic mixie.
Oh, well, see, that
He's
takes
gonna
a lot
lose.
of...
He's
He's
gonna
going to lose it with your glasses.
Shannon said that he keeps asking every time they go to the shops and he sees one. He's like, can I have a magic mixie? Auntie Beck has a magic mixie. Can I have one? He wants... So,
Why don't you just rebuild yours and give him yours?
No, because I want to keep mine.
What are you going to do with it?
It sits on my makeup desk. It looks cute. I love it.
No
And
wonder your makeup comes out the way it does. You keep mixing up which makeup... You're putting magic mixie on your face because you're not wearing your glasses because you don't want to lose them.
it just sits on the cauldron sits on my makeup desk and a little magic mixie sits on the side of the cauldron and it's really cute.
Oh, my God.
Magic mixies are the best things ever. If you don't know what they are, you should look them up. And
No,
if you have
don't
kids,
waste
you
your
should buy
time.
them.
No, it's
Buy them for your
painful.
kids.
So what are you going to get?
Pickles.
Pickles.
I've already got
Get her a
it.
jar of pickles.
I really wanted to find a stuffed pickle toy for her.
But she doesn't know she's a pickle.
She will when she's older. That's her name. It's stuck. She is Pickles. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Jared's mum. Said the other day she actually forgot what her real name was.
Called her Pickles.
Yeah, she was like, what is her actual name? I've forgotten now.
I nearly called my granddaughter Chlamydia again. Call her Koala now.
Koala.
Well, it's
Isn't
close
that-
to. They carry it.
Isn't that what Saxton calls her?
Yeah.
Koala.
Koala.
That's so cute. Because he can't say her real name.
No, but you can say her real name.
Ooh,
My daughter, I just hope my daughter gets payback.
why?
Well, she's had it easy in life. No middle name, and you can look at her name and know exactly what it says.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Not like Saxton will be all right. Saxton's out of a movie, I found out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's... I think it's Lord of the Rings, but something... No, it's
not Lord of the
a movie I didn't think they would be into, and it's out of some movie.
Some movie.
But yeah,
But-
I think I spoke about this before. My stupid... my sister's daughter that's my niece, isn't it?
Yeah.
Her kid has like got silent H's and K's and Z's in it. So for the rest of its life, it's going to see the name and go, yeah, good luck with this. The person who's got the unpronounceable name.
Yeah. I remember in school, I felt bad for teachers doing roll call and when they get stuck and then I felt bad for the kid. I just feel bad for everyone. Just give your kid a kind of an easy name.
I literally hate it because I can't.
You're bad with names full stop.
Bad with names, terrible with reading, and reading out loud is like the worst. It's like
Yeah.
you in a river. Right? It's like and stupid me becomes president of a golf club. And this particular golf club once a year has a contest called King of the Mountain. And we get around about 200 people turn up to it. And there's the president. I'm the person that was calling out the award winners for becoming the King of the Mountain. And the amount of non-Aussie names that would come and play golf up there.
And you're hopeless.
I palmed it off.
Well, even when
After the third name, the captain of the club was the one who handed the trophy and the president. No, it's swapping captain. You can call out the name and I'll give him the freaking trophy.
even when we're traveling and all the different models that we meet, and you'll be like, sorry, what's your name? And they'll say, and you're like, I love the honesty. Sometimes a model will say their name and you're like, I'm never going to remember that.
Well, not. Unless I can associate something with it.
It was like, Bella, you were like, cool, I'll remember that. I have a dog called
Yeah,
Bella.
I'll just think of a dog every time I look at you. They didn't really respond well to that comment either. But
I think you say that to any time we meet a Belly. You're like, cool.
cool, I can remember that name. Oh, but the ones that come out with just a name I've never heard of before, there's no hope I'm ever going to remember it. Not a hope in hell.
It's my job to remember it, though.
Yeah, but on a workshop it's different. You're just sitting with you're the bag lady in one side, and I'm over there going, hey you, the Chinese girl, come here.
No.
What? I actually said that on one of the workshops.
Oh,
And the Chinese guy pissed himself. He thought it was the funniest thing ever. I wasn't saying being racist, it's just, hey you sounds like a Chinese name. Come on. Hey, the 75-year-old lady at... Oh, was that? No, that was the other winery.
No, she was from Seba.
No, the one that... No, the last winery that we went and drank at. Schubert's.
Yep.
Remember her doing her Chinese talk?
Yes.
You just go, yeah, my boss does that
Yes,
on
yes.
aeroplanes very loudly and it embarrasses me.
Yes. It was...
She thought my Chinese talk was very good.
I can't believe she put on Psytrance for me. That was cool. Sitting in a winery with prog playing. It was good.
Yeah, and you didn't buy a single thing.
I was pretty poor.
You were pretty poor.
Well, I am. Okay. It's at Christmas and Dad still hasn't told me what to get. He's told me what not to get him.
Well, what's he going to get you?
I want something to put my cards. I want like a card holder because my cards just float around in my handbag and it's really annoying.
Well, you need to get an old airline ticket holder because you had more of them in your bag than anything else. Hey, why don't you wait till... here's the thing. Why don't you wait till what I ordered turns up? Because it will stick to your phone. It's magnetic, so you can at least leave it in your bag. And if you need it as a wallet to go out, it just magnets to your phone.
Well, I've already told Dad to get me one, so... Too late.
Well, guarantee he hasn't got it yet.
He might have.
He might. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm sure he has, but I don't know what to get him. He told me not to get him alcohol, and I was like, well, that's my safe thing. It's my go-to.
Because he stopped drinking?
No, he's got too much of it, apparently.
Well, he makes you have to buy it when you're there. You need to drink more of it when you're there, and then he won't have enough. Then you can buy it for his birthday. Hit his bar, empty the...
Challenge accepted.
So he's got too much bourbons
That's what he
in
said.
that?
Yeah, that's what he
or
said.
Or he's just he's not drinking as much?
I don't know. But that's normally just my go-to. I normally like to find him a really nice bourbon.
All right, go back to the call for. No, don't do the cowboy with him. No, the call for.
Socks and jocks.
Socks, jocks. What's the other two? Aftershave. Give him some Brut.
Brut. Oh,
get him some Brut 33 or get him some Old Spice. Your dad would wear Old Spice, I reckon.
God.
Did he?
I don't know.
I reckon he'd wear Old Spice. Get him a bottle of Old Spice and some Brut underarm.
Oh my God.
You couldn't get more Aussie than that.
I'm getting Jared shoes and he's getting me shoes because I need new Doc Martens because I don't know what the hell I do to docs, but they just...
You dock them. They're docking. You're docking your docs. We've already told people about the Jim Jeffries episode. Go look for it. I think we put a link to the docking episode. Or Bec likes to dock her feet. With her thumb toes.
Oh my god. No, I just destroy dogs. I don't know what I do. I mean,
You
I do
destroy everything.
Not everything. Most things.
There was most things, yeah. Thank you very much.
But
the boots I repaired in Paris, are they still alive or they're dead?
Yep, they're still alive.
And you went into a shoe store to have them repaired and he goes, no,
These are plastic.
Plastic.
I was like, yeah, I know. They were $40 from Target, my friend.
Target.
I could have told you this. But so Jared's getting me new docs and then Jared wants new sneakers. But I think we're going to wait until Boxing Day sales and get each other our shoes. Well,
what sneakers does he want?
Vans, old school Vans.
You've lost out on that.
What?
Aren't they super expensive?
No, like $120.
Oh, I thought
they're just the black ones with the white stripe down the side.
Sorry, I'm thinking Converse. Is it Converse so expensive?
No,
they're
Nikes.
Like 200?
Nikes are expensive.
No, I didn't see.
There's some Adidas. You know these ones that I have? For these exact ones in men's, they're $700. Mine were like $120. But if you want these in men's, they're like $700.
Right, and you women have a go at us men that your life costs more than our life.
It does.
Well, sorry, your tampons do not cost $700.
No, but we have
You can
to
just
buy
roll
them.
up some toilet paper like the old people used to
That's
do.
gross. It was nice.
No,
when-
how can if it's the same shoe? That's like
I don't know. It's-
racist.
I don't know.
Yeah, but so you get to wear pants that are cheaper than us. Well, they don't have legs in them; they're just like material that hangs. So there's less material in there.
It was satisfying when Jared and I went to that wedding the other week because I bought a new dress and I think my dress was like $90, but Jared needed a whole new suit. Like he needed a whole new getup.
Stupid you!
What?
I told you. Again, tell me if Jared needs it because Peter, who we met at the airport, my old client, deals with all the top suit manufacturers in the world.
Oh, he'll do that for our wedding, but this was just like a suit
And
to
he'll
go to
do it
someone
as
else's.
a mate's rates for me.
Well, he'll do that for maybe his own. I mean, he'll get like a fitted suit for his wedding, but
We
hey,
better get a day before.
we
So you
tried,
won't fit it if you do it 2 days before.
we tried on everything from, and the last time he'd worn a suit was my 21st, at a fancy 21st. I made everyone dress up.
That's why I didn't come. I don't think I was invited, you bitch. In fact, I think you're the only model that didn't invite me to their 21st.
Where? No,
I went
really?
to Jess's, I went to Nicole's, I went Natasha's, I went...
Did you go to Rara's?
No, I don't think she had one.
There you go.
Well, I didn't go to hers, no.
There you go. I'm not the only one.
She mightn't have had one. Oh,
Did you go to Alice's?
I wasn't shooting her Alice when she was 21.
Did you go to whoever that is? Did you go to Tanya's?
I was invited, couldn't go.
Did you go to hers?
No, so she was 22 when I shot her. And I shot her in,
Did you go to Tisha's?
no, I think Tisha was older than 21.
I'm shit stirring you.
No, you're failing very, very
No, I'm not.
quickly. Well, guess what?
What?
Not one model came to my 21st.
No, I
Not
didn't.
one.
Not one.
I did not have one. Oh, sorry, I lie. I had one model come to my 21st. Who? She was the girlfriend of some guy, one of my mates. I wasn't a photographer then.
Oh.
I was in a band then.
How long have we been raving for, by the way?
Well, you've got to take out the rain time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So how long have we been raving for, by the way?
Only 57 minutes. I felt like
Unless
longer.
we've also lost 15, 20 minutes with rain.
Oh, God, I've got to talk to you for another 15, 20 minutes.
You don't have to. I'm happy to leave.
No, it's cool.
No, I'm happy to leave. I don't need to blow my nose.
Yeah, do you? You idiot. I have to walk my goldfish, actually.
You need to walk your goal. You tried that and it died. So did you actually buy a lead for Gandalf?
I bought a harness for him, yeah. And it had a leash, yeah.
So you're going to take it back and say it doesn't fit?
No, I threw everything out. I can't take it back. It's been opened and everything. I don't have anything for it. I'll try it on
You
Dum
threw it
Dum. No, I've got the lead. I mean, I threw out the packaging and the receipt
Oh.
and everything. I can't just take it back and be like,
Dum Dum will kill you. You'll turn up with more scars on you than
no,
than
she's
you.
never scratched me in her entire life, and she's never bitten me either. Whereas when Gandalf was a kitten, oh my God, I looked like a full proper emo, constantly covered in scratches.
Oh, so you bought it to hide your cutting.
No, I didn't.
You didn't cut though, did you?
No, I wasn't a proper emo. I was a poser.
Poser.
I was a scene kid, actually.
scene kid.
I was a scene kid, not a real emo. I mean, I was pretty. Oh no, I went through an emo phase. I was so depressed.
See, but they didn't cut when I was young. We used to burn. No, but not.
Savage.
No, not with. Well, there's two ways. They either just like the. I shouldn't be saying this.
This just took a really wild turn.
No, it was like a match head, like a match stick. And if you rub it hard enough, it starts to welt the skin. And they used to, I think I've even lost my. Oh no, I still got my little scar. See that little scar?
No,
There's a tiny little scar. See that?
You're so edgy.
No, that wasn't that.
Oh,
Dad bought me a pocket knife for my birthday.
you emo.
And my brother was so angry at it, he threw it at me, and I've just gone and it stuck in the back of and came out the other side of my hand. And then they took the knife off me.
Oh my God. Wait, but you didn't do it. It was your brother.
I know.
Who did it. That's not very fair.
I know, I thought that as well.
No, I just liked the music and the fashion and stuff. Although I was
The flashing.
an angsty teen for a little bit though. I was pretty angsty for a while.
I couldn't see you and be anything less than that. You were like that 4-year-old tantrum taking kid at 14.
I'm a late bloomer.
A late bloomer. At least my daughter waited till she was 16 before she became that.
Oh no, I was pretty horrible from like about 13 onwards.
Oh my God.
I think like maybe 13 to 18.
Because you wanted everything, you had no money, so other people had to get it
No,
for you,
it's
and you stomped.
I was just angry.
Angry.
Just angry at the world. Didn't ask
You still
to
get
be
pretty
born.
angry at the world.
No, I didn't ask to be born. You know, I've got to pay taxes and a mortgage and stuff. Like, it's unfair.
Hey, taxes are nothing. I just saw a thing someone put up on something, and it showed if you earn if you earn $150,000 a year in California, it showed the taxes. You end up with less than half. There's this government tax, a
ridiculous.
state tax, and then the insurances and this and this and this. And
We
next-
should do what you said and move to Monaco. Well, not what you said. You didn't say we should move there, but you told me about Monaco. We should move there. They don't pay
Yeah, but
tax.
you got to pay $500,000 first.
You don't have to. No, I looked it up. You don't have to pay. You just have to show them what's in your bank. You've got to apply.
No, you've got to put it into a bank account in Monaco, and you can't take it out.
And then you've got to. They said.
Then you have to apply.
Yeah. Crazy.
Well, I think you need more than just that. You also need to have a status about yourself.
Yeah, you have to like fully like. And like I was looking.
I think it's like getting the tick on Instagram. I think getting a tick on Instagram is actually easier than getting into Monaco. Oh, sorry, it's harder than getting into Monaco, but that was before they want you to pay for it. Now it's
now
really
everyone
easy.
can have it.
Everyone can have the fake tick.
And I find it really cute when people have 200 followers, but they have a blue tick.
The tick isn't about your followers.
It's about if you're paying for it.
Yeah, I heard some comedians talking
No,
about.
that's what I mean. I'm saying like people that are like.
Oh yeah.
They don't.
But I did
they're
hear some
just saying,
comedians
"I'm
talking
being a
about. There was
bitch."
one of the comedians tried 10, 15 times, and they never, ever, ever answered her. And then at some concert, some guy grabbed her on her pussy, and
Was it Donald Trump?
4 months later, no, it wasn't Donald Trump. It was quite a funny story. Like he's grabbed. He
We're not
pretended-
use that phrase. Like
he
it's
was-
horrible.
He was pretending he was blind, and then he pretended he was super drunk. And when he was being escorted out, one of the bouncers said, "Sucks to be you," and he goes, "No, it doesn't. I got to touch such and such pussy." That's his word, not mine. That's what he said.
just hate
I know
that
you hate the
word.
word,
It
but
gives
I
me
can't
the
say.
ick.
And then about 2 or 3 months later, she gets a tick because one of the big socialite magazines published a story about a guy grabbing her on the pussy. So she gets a tick for that. So maybe I just got to get someone to grab me on my pussy and
Oh
I'll
my
get a
god!
tick.
Can we just stop saying the word? It's,
Well, I was going to buy you a little pussy for Christmas.
Stop it.
I thought you wanted a Mancoon.
I do want it mean.
Yeah,
My
this
sister
nice little
wants
pussy.
Stop.
Thanks. That's it. Like, so you're happy to call things puppies.
Yes.
So baby dogs is fine, but baby cats
No,
aren't.
because they're kittens.
They're kittens.
Yes. Just puppies and kittens. It's not that horrible.
No,
word.
kittens isn't.
Yes, kittens. That's what a little baby cat is called, a kitten.
No, it's not.
It is called a kitten. There is a puppy, and that is a baby dog, and there is a kitten, that is a baby cat.
No, but this is this thing.
Don't
No, right. So if someone says to you, what's a botanical, not the botanical name, what's a real name for poo? Fetus? Oh,
No, that's
well, they're still pretty poo. You've got to bring them up and feed them and put them through school, and then they shit on you.
Isn't it like fecal matter or something?
Fetal.
No. Isn't
You come and tell me. You're talking the story.
it like that's like fecal matter, isn't it?
Fecal.
Fecal with a C.
Fecal.
I think so.
That sounds like treacle. You don't put it on toast.
I need to look this up now.
No, it's feces.
Feces, yeah,
Feces.
fecal matter. I was close. We got there in the end.
That's not fecal.
They say there's fecal matter. That's the same thing as feces. Yeah. What about poo?
All right, so you can
How did
get
we
on.
get here?
So you can get on any program, any time of the day, and talk about fetal matter.
Feces.
Sorry. Same thing. Just comes out of a different hole.
What are we talking about?
But you can't say the word shit. It's the exact same product. No, tell me. So if I say feces, you think of a brown lump of something. If I say shit, you think of a brown lump of something that comes out of your anus. They both come out of an anus. They both look similar, except if someone had white chocolate or, no, what's the thing? Corn. We might not have, if someone had corn on the cob, you might see that. But so I don't get it. So you can say one word that means a different word that means the exact same thing, but now it's called a 4-letter word.
I just don't like the P word because it just
A cat.
sounds. Yeah, but the P
You don't like
word,
a pussy?
No, it sounds gross. I just don't like the way it hits my eardrums. It gives me the ick.
Are you anti-pussy?
I just hate the word. It just gives me the ick. Like, surely there's something that gives you, there's just something that you're just like, I just don't like that, and you can't necessarily explain why, you just don't like it.
Yeah, pedophiles.
Okay, but that's a bit different.
I'm not a massive fan of risotto, but you can call it any type of risotto that you like.
Yes, a risotto gives you the ick.
No, but there's no other word for it.
No, but you just don't like risotto because it gives you the ick. It's just a thing. It's called having the ick, and certain things give you the ick.
So is that the only one?
No, there's other things that give me the ick.
What?
I don't know.
Just so I know what to say.
No, it's not even just a saying things. It's, I don't know, just sometimes I just get the ick. If
Yeah,
someone
but
will do
no,
something,
but
I'm
even
like,
even besides that one, the P word. So can you say dick?
You just did.
No, but I meant in a way of, so you say, what's a super woke?
The breakfast radio show.
They say dick?
I think so, yeah. The one
So
that I used
penis, dick.
Yeah.
Can I say cock?
I don't know.
But it's all the same thing.
I know.
Although dick could be Richard.
Could be.
Cock could be a rooster.
Oh, the sun. Welcome to Melbourne, everybody.
People in the car listening to the podcast did not see the sun come
I just
out.
said the sun. No, but the people. But I meant, like, I'm saying the sun came out and before it was raining. So I was explaining. I know when the clouds are coming back. If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. What?
What?
Why are you looking?
Change the subject. You're not liking where we're going, are you? It's your way of killing the subject. But no, can you understand? Sorry, you can say sexual intercourse. Right, but you can't use the F word. It means the same thing.
Oh, no, but that can... The F word means a lot of different things.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. So it's a fucking goat. That means you're having sex with the goat.
No, I don't have animal sex. That's a you thing. That's right. We said it on the last podcast that we put in the rubbish bin. We need now I've got to look up a link for this.
I'll find it. I'll send it. That's my job.
So anybody who hasn't seen it, whenever I'm feeling a bit flat, I just watch this really innocent little kid that sees a goat outside. And I'm not going to say any more. I'll let the rest be. And the mother tries to educate him that it's not an effing goat, it's just a goat. He turns around and goes, no, it's an effing goat.
I'm not going to say any more. I'm just going to explain the whole video.
I said effing. I didn't say... So it's a sexual intercourse goat.
See, it doesn't just mean that. It's like an exclamation, the F word. It has a lot of different meanings.
All right, the C word, which I don't use.
That also, in Australia, has a lot of different meanings.
Yeah, it means you're a bogan if you use it.
How? It's
Oh,
funny.
It's frowned upon in America. It's like the worst word you can use.
I tend to have two settings where I use it when I'm driving. I get really angry. Well, I get really angry. And around CJ, because CJ uses it like if you're saying like mate, Like instead of just being like, oh, mate, like, you'll never
But
guess.
she doesn't say, I haven't ever heard her say it.
Oh, well, because, like, when me and her
So
are
it's
like,
only you bring the sea out of her.
No, it's just, no, she'll do it, like, if she's hanging out with her friends and stuff. Like, she'll be telling a story, and instead of being like, oh, mate, you'll never guess what happened the other day, it'll be, oh, see, you'll never guess what happened the other day. But it's not offensive, it's just how she talks. And then I start doing it around her as well, and then all of a sudden I feel like a complete bogan.
Then you go to the supermarket and go,
Then I hop in the car, and then someone cuts me off, or someone won't go at the red lights, and then I sit
oh,
there.
you're that person.
I just sit there and yell at the...
I can't wait for you to have kids.
Why?
We should be sitting at the traffic lights one day and you know that exact comment's going to come out the next time you go into a shopping centre. Some lady with a trolley, the kid's going to say that.
Move, old lady.
Would you move? Would you hurry up, old lady, or would you move? Yeah.
What did he say?
Something like
So for context, Peter's son-in-law was driving and had Peter's grandson in the car and said, would you
He said something like,
would you hurry up, old lady?
yeah, something like, would you hurry up, old lady? And he hadn't yelled out the window, he just said it in the car.
Yeah, well, it's like me. I don't yell out the window. I just say it while I'm in there.
Well, nobody's going to hear it because
I know.
you've got your friggin' MGK flat chat out.
I know. And I just sit there and yell. But not out the window, just to myself. Anyway, enough about my road
I know,
rage
but you
again.
should be one of those people, if someone heard you, you'd be all scared and say, I didn't say that. Because you hate public freak out when you're involved.
Confrontation.
Anyway,
Very-
so my grandson, the next place they were was in a Bunnings, which is a big hardware store. Don't they call it hardware in America? No, they call it... It's called hardware? I thought they had a different name in America.
No, it's called a hardware store. They just have a different brand name. I think it's called Lowe's or something like that. I don't know. Anyway,
No, also they thought they...
it's called a
anyway.
hardware store. Yes.
Hardware. You sure?
It's called a hardware store.
Positive.
Positive.
Timber store's called, like a saw yard's called a lumber store.
Oh my God, it's
No,
called
it's all right. We'll leave it at that. But anyway, there was this, he had his little pretend little trolley and there was a lady in front going slow and he's just trying, would you hurry up, old lady? Would you get a move on, old lady? Something like that, some stupid thing.
It is a hardware store. It's what they're called.
But you looked on Australian Google, of course it's going to tell you what.
No, it
Australians
said, what
say.
is a hardware store? It's what their people call them.
Sure.
Yes. Actually, you know, speaking of Bunnings, I have not had a Bunnings snag in the longest time.
Yeah,
I
because they're
miss-
made in China now.
No, they're not. I miss...
Well, everything else there is.
Because they used to do, like, so they normally only do it on the weekends, but then for a while they did them on Fridays. And then sometimes you've got to go to Bunnings on a Friday and I'll be like, oh,
They haven't done it for what, ages?
I know, since COVID. COVID killed the Fridays Bunnings snags. Now they only do them on Saturdays and Sundays.
Cairns, they don't do them at all anymore.
Oh, well, we're not moving there.
No, well, they're getting blown away at the moment, so it doesn't matter.
For those who are not in Australia, a Bunnings snag is a
The
Australian...
it's equivalent to a dirty dog in New York.
It's not the equivalent. It's its own thing. Don't even compare
No,
it
but
to
I mean,
anything
didn't mean in
else.
flavour. It's just like, it's just a nothing sausage with a bit of onion on a piece of plain bread. And you
Plain
put some-
white bread that's not like a cake, like typical normal white bread. It's not
They
sweet.
don't know what our bread...
Well, it's not a cake.
They, in America, they have nothing like what our bread tastes like. Nothing.
Well, anyway, white bread, barbecued sausage, grilled onions, an array of sauces. Put tomato sauce, mustard.
And they have a barbecue sauce, but I don't use that.
I don't use it. No, you just put tomato sauce and I do a squiggle of tomato sauce and then one run of mustard.
No, I do tomato down one side and mustard down the other.
Ah,
I do two stripes.
Interesting.
So I like them in equal quantities.
interesting.
And do you put your onions on the bottom or on top?
They have to put them on the bottom now because someone slipped and because they used to put them on the top and then there was someone.
They fall out regardless where you put them.
Someone fell in
Someone
Bunnings
slipped on an
because they
onion
slipped
skin.
on an onion. So now they have to put them on the bottom and then put the sausage on top to sandwich them in
Next
them.
time I go, I'm going to purposely throw onions everywhere. I only go to Bunnings with a bag full of onions.
Shit, you know, it was like newsworthy.
No, but doesn't mean bread gets soggy.
I know.
They have to
and
go
you
on
have
top.
to go on top. And now they put them on the bottom because some dickhead slipped on an onion.
If I ever go back there again, I am actually going to say I only have my onions on top. If you can't put them on top, I'm not donating to your charity. So I normally give them double.
It's very charitable of you.
Well, I could actually say if you put the onions in the position I want them in, I'll give you double for your charity. O's. And I'm also trying. Anning said.
I think like they have to.
I got really annoyed just not long after stupid COVID in Melbourne. We're only at half stupid COVID in Melbourne. You go in there and they wouldn't allow you to put your own sauce on.
What?
They had to do it for you because of COVID. They'll never put. Everyone has the type amount of.
Everyone,
like you said, you like
different.
it in a squiggle. I just like 2 stripes. And I just said, I was just saying to the lady, not too much. And I said, I can't eat that.
I got Subway.
I said, can I do it, please? Because and she goes, no, we have to. I said, forget about it. Just take my donation. I like my sauce a certain way, and you won't listen to how I like my sauce.
Actually, we haven't done questions without notice. And speaking of sauce, how do you put sauce? What's your meat pie sauce regime?
When I was young, I used to do it different. Because when I was young, you'd get... So the Americans know what our meat pies look like.
No, they've got no idea.
So meat pies... Think of a personalised apple pie. So it's just you
Pie
hold it in your
crust?
hand. It's, it's about 4 inches across and maybe an inch deep. And it's
I
just...
think about 2
No,
inches.
it's not two.
That's about
You're
2
giving
inches.
Jared a lot of credit now.
Saying that.
That's it. No, that's a. I haven't got anything to measure
I
it
said
with.
that.
So I'll measure it
Anyway.
with this. No.
You okay?
It's Christmas. Shut up. We should have had the Christmas hats on. Oh, you silly person.
I thought
Anyway,
about it. But
so
it's too
they're
hot.
little. They're a pastry, not a sweet pastry,
No.
a savoury pastry,
Savoury.
and it's full of. Not minced meat.
It
It's
is
more
minced
like
meat.
no, it's chopped and minced. It's a bit of both. It's got chunks in it.
It's mincemeat.
No, and a gravy.
And a gravy. It's savoury.
And it's normally so
delicious.
friggin' hot. You take a bite and you get a
Burns
burn
your
mark
mouth.
right down your neck, the bit that dribbles down your neck, and
you put ketchup on it.
ketchup on it. So when I was a kid, we would
Or
go
as we call it, tomato sauce.
tomato sauce. When I was a kid, I used to stick the point in the plate and squeeze, and do that 3 times and put a little squiggle on top. But then I found out when I did that, you'd get no sauce and too much sauce. So then I went to
chaotic.
just putting it on top. But then messy people like me, when you take a bite, you get a tomato sauce moustache. Agree?
No, because Jared says I'm un-Australian because I eat mine with a knife,
The knife
and
and
fork.
there's because you don't want a tomato sauce moustache.
And I also don't want to burn my mouth because I want to cut it and then
Blow on
it so it's a little bit cooler so I don't burn my mouth. I put mine on top. You know what my sister does though? My sister takes off the lid of the pie, puts the sauce in it, and then mixes it in,
Yeah, no, I
and
have
then
friends
puts the
I
lid
got
on.
a friend
And
who
I'm
used to
like,
do that.
it's kind of like you're
Yeah,
sticking.
but then I don't.
you can't
See, I like it on the pastry.
Yeah, I just.
But see, I'm with you. I tend to just through so many accents of burning that live down there. When you take a bite and you get so hot and you pull it out and it just dribbles and burns the living Christ out of you. I really enjoy the pie the most with knife and fork. So I'm un-Australian. Unless you can get the pie at that perfect temperature.
Well, sometimes.
Very rarely you can find it at that perfect temperature. You can just take a big bite and not get burnt.
The ones at 7-Eleven.
Oh, they've been sitting there for a year.
Yeah, so they're fine. They're cool enough. They call them traveller pies, and they come in a long shape so that you can drive and.
You're not allowed to, by law in Australia, eat and drive. It's against the law.
Bullshit.
How'd you get your... Serious, you can't eat a sandwich? You can't... Any of that's against the law.
No way.
I don't think you're allowed to drink a coffee while you're driving.
No way.
I don't even think you're allowed to drink water while you're driving. You're
No.
supposed to... I reckon, look it up. Don't know me. This is your job. Look it up.
will.
I think you have to pull... I know you definitely can't eat a sandwich because a friend of mine got charged for eating a sandwich while he was driving.
That is ridiculous.
Right?
Is it
Same as you're not allowed
illegal
to drink alcohol while you're driving. You're
Well,
not
I
allowed
know
to
that.
You're not allowed to have an open bottle of alcohol
There are
in
no
your car.
specific road rules prohibiting eating while driving in any Australian state or territory.
Well, I know people... That must have changed. Because I know people that have been busted for it.
But there are road rules relating to a driver having proper control of their vehicle.
No, actually, not supposed to. I'm nearly certain cops were sitting outside a McDonald's or something and booking everyone that was coming out eating as they were driving away.
It was a slow day. Maybe they wanted to pay rise.
What site are you looking on? Are you looking on your Reddit
fake
news site?
It's not fake news.
It's a full-on fake news site. It's been proven.
It's on, like, everywhere.
Is it?
Everywhere.
Maybe they've changed it. Maybe they couldn't enforce it.
If there's anyone a lawyer's page that said there's no law in Victoria, specifically.
So are you allowed to do your makeup while driving?
I admit, I think it's pretty stupid because you're going to end up looking like a dumbass. Remember there was a lady that used to be like, she was driving to work and we'd always see her when Mum was driving me to school. Every morning she'd be doing her mascara and I could see her in her room and I was like, just get up 5 minutes earlier, lady. But now I work full time and so I understand the struggle. But still, like, don't do your friggin' mascara in the car. That's dangerous.
You never turn up with mascara on.
No, I know. Exactly. I stopped doing my makeup for work a long time ago. When I learnt, I used to do it every morning. And then if I was hungover, people at Telstra knew that I was hungover because I didn't do my makeup. So I just stopped doing it.
You went on the train. You could do it on the train. If an hour on the train, you could easily do your makeup.
Balls and stuff.
Well, just do gothic makeup.
What if I didn't get a seat? I normally got a seat because I live pretty close to the end of the line. But yeah. CBF. What? Don't look at me like that.
What?
I couldn't be bothered now. And now I don't do my makeup before I come to work. My skin is happier, and it's.
You give me a scare every now and then, but it's pretty cool.
And I like the extra time in bed. I used to get 2 hours before I had to leave the house to just do my hair and makeup. It's dedication. I was also.
Oh, that's right. You're sleeping with your boss, though.
He wasn't my boss.
He was your boss.
Not
you were
at the
sleeping
time.
with the boss. You
Not at the time.
Trying to get a friggin' raise. Well, you got one sort of
not.
raise, but not the other one that you wanted.
He was not my boss at the time. We just
Oh, it
worked.
wasn't Shirt Boy, was it? Mm-hmm. Oh, that was Shirt Boy? Mm-hmm. Oh, won't go into that. I think we've made... Everyone's going to want to know about Shirt Boy now.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
We will save that for another chat. Anyway, have a good Christmas, everyone.
Hope you all have a good Christmas. We're going to pre-record our New Year's, well, the one before the end of the year. Mm-hmm. Because we don't have a break. It's just Bec's not around, so and
slacking as usual.
I can most likely find someone to record it with.
That's cool. You can do that.
All right. Look at the face.
I don't care. You've already done it, and everyone but then everyone liked it when I came back, so that's cool.
No, we paid them to say that. You didn't listen to the last podcast before you came back. And we told everyone, please give Bec a lot of love because she's really, really angsty about this.
I'll go listen to it.
You go listen to it. It's like, I love the comment we got the other day when the guy goes, I thought Peter didn't like having an assistant, but he's got Bec.
I mean, I do the other stuff. Anyway, you know what? We're raping. We should have a good Christmas. Be safe, be merry. Have
heaps to drink.
Heaps to drink, heaps
have
to
an extra
eat.
one for Bec.
Always.
Always. Don't go playing in the rivers or in Mother Nature.
We will see you again next week.
See ya.